Back to Basics is the preaching and teaching ministry of Calvary Chapel, Costa Mesa, California.
728 now at 88.9 and 96.9 KSDW. Good Monday morning, everyone. I'm Jerry Langford. Hey, up next, I've got a special guest on the line who's going to be with us in just about a moment, so stick around. And at 728, it's my special guest is James Darnell. He's the author of Saving the Saved, and we want to say good morning, James. How are you this morning?
Good morning, Jerry. Thank you for having me
James,
on.
are you there? Yes, there you are, James.
Yeah, hi. Thank you for having me on, Jerry.
Sorry
I lost
about
you there
that.
for a second.
Well, it's my fancy technology here. It's
okay.
My fingers do the work, and sometimes they fail me. James, you attended the family conference last year. I had a chance to meet you, and your book had not yet been released. It's since been released, and you're going to be leading a workshop about that. But first, tell us a little bit about the family conference, because that's coming up this weekend in Lakeside.
It is, and it's the Rhombus Family Conference. It's headed up by Dr. Julia Hayden, and she is the keynote speaker. And it's a fantastic conference for families, whether they have children or even single couples or married couples or whatever. Mm-hmm. It's Friday and Saturday on April 22nd and 23rd, and it runs on Friday from 6 to 9, and there's child care provided. And on Saturday, it runs from 8 until 4. And again, child care is provided, except Saturday, there's a barbecue.
Nice.
And so, yes, if you're 18 years old or under, you get in free. And it's a $25 cost for each person. And the way to find out good information on it is to go to the and register at GoRhombus.com.
Actually, they've got a new website address. It's familyconference.info, and that's
right. They can use that as well. You're right.
Easy to remember. It's being held at Mapleview Baptist Church. I'm going to jump in because I just had such a great experience last year, and I love the family conference. Let's face it, they're dealing with some amazing topics that affect the family, effective parenting for intense children, learning to fight fair in relationships, managing addictions in families, minimizing effects of divorce on children, stopping the cycle of violence in the home, breaking free from sexual addictions, healing from broken trust, raising kids to stand up for Christ, tools for the single parent, and so many more. And
absolutely,
James, I'm looking forward to hearing you speak on Friday evening. Tell us a little bit about your topic.
Well, absolutely. The family. I just want to add too that the family conference is a very exciting time during this period of time in our country when we're finding ourselves in kind of a post-Christian America, and the family's not really being lifted up. And basically, that's what I'm going to talk about. It's out of the Saving the Saved book, which is now out, like you said, at Amazon.com and whatever. But the key here is how to maintain the family in this post-Christian America.
Yes.
That's what we're going to talk about. And I want to just simply lift up the two kingdoms that the book talks about, one man's kingdom, and the other is God's kingdom, and show how God has strengthened the family, and God has empowered you to maintain the Christian family. The other thing is that I'm going to talk about the gifts that provide leadership. Both the gifts given by the Holy Spirit and also the gifts that are given by being able to be part of the community of believers. That's really critical. And the best family support is a Christian fellowship. And we're going to go through that, talk about that, and we're going to talk about how do you do this in a time when it seems like Christians and others are being persecuted for who they are and what they stand for. And that's what the book is basically about, Jerry. It goes back to the very beginning and tries to figure out what's going on with the church in America. This book is 6 years in the making.
Wow.
And so it took a long time to do the research, all the consulting, the interviews, and all the rest of it. It's solid. It's an easy read. We focus on the Christian as the person that we want to send this book to or have this book read by, not necessarily the pastor, although pastors love it. But the idea is to give people the more of their faith. They know there's something missing. One of the things they're going to point out in this conference is that 3,500 people are leaving the church every day.
Wow.
That's over 1 million people a year. And there are reasons for that and why that's happening. And one of those reasons is that They've come, they've been able to have an experience, a good experience at a local church or whatever, but they don't seem to grow in their relationship with Christ. So the subtitle of this book is how the church's greatest omission led to a post-Christian America, and that omission is discipleship. That's what we're trying to get them back to discipling people. It's one thing to say I'm saved and born again. It's another thing to say I've been discipled and I know how to disciple others.
Wow.
And I think that's what makes a difference.
James Darnell is a former adjunct professor in religion and philosophy. He's also the co-founder and president of the American Biblical Institute, and he's written the book along with Jessica Thielen. The book is called Saving the Saved, and you can find it on Amazon.com, or like me, you can go to netaffirm.org. That's NETAFIRM.org, and find out all about this great book, and of course have a chance to hear James Darnell speak this Friday night at the Family Conference held at Mapleview Baptist Church in Lakeside, right there on Mapleview Street. I'll be there too. Looking forward to it. KSDW is one of the main sponsors. We absolutely love the Family Conference. We want to encourage you to get involved, and we encourage you also to register. Register today for the Family Conference, and you can do that at familyconference.info. That's familyconference.info. I'm completely out of time, James.
You have a great day.
All right. God bless you, sir. It's 7:35 now, and it's time for us to join Pastor Ray Bentley at 88.9, 96.9 KSDW.